Dashboard Confessional wrote a song
one too.
for Spider-Man. And
Vindicated.
on my iPod, I still use an iPod from college. I'll go on walks, and my iPod still works. iPod has outlived 3 iPhones, but my iPod has few select Dashboard Confessional songs, and I cannot think of a band that I'm more embarrassed to have on my iPod than Dashboard Confessionals. I have like Screaming Infidelities, and the one what's the other one he has? I forget what the other one is, but the third one,
Pat, I think it's called The Best Deceptions.
Best Deceptions? Is that Screaming Infidelities?
No, those are different songs.
Okay.
Pat,
okay.
You're tapping into a deep thing in my psyche, man. I'm pretty sure my very first girlfriend, this was like 10th grade, was in the Dashboard Confessional.
Oh yeah, girls loved it.
Oh, so deep because of the confessional and because she couldn't drive yet. So the dashboard was, something that she should strive for.
Yeah, and you were in college when this happened.
I was last week. My first girlfriend I met while I was married. Of course.
Right.
Yeah.
Post marriage. Yeah.
All right, here we go. There we go. We're back in.
That was awesome. All right. So yeah, oh man, this is embarrassing as hell. I went to a Dashboard Confessional concert.
What? Oh man.
Yeah. I didn't go. It wasn't something like I sought out. It was someone was like, "Hey, we're gonna go." It wasn't with a girl either. It was so it's not like the coolest version at all. But it was a group of friends were going. And they had an extra ticket, and they were like, "Do you want to come?" And I was like, and they're like, come on, just come. Who cares? Don't be a." And I went, and it was okay. It wasn't. He didn't do a bad job. It was the most attractive concert I've ever been to. I'll say this. This was in college, and all the girls were wearing his merch. Like they all were wearing this like weird. I don't know what the type of. It was like an athletic shirt that had like green and white on it, and it was like Dashboard. I don't know how to say it. It was like a dry fit, but it looked great on him. But it wasn't like a normal T-shirt. But there was just all these really attractive, girls at this thing, and he did fine. I wasn't blown away. But I expected it to be worse. I'll say that. When I came in, I expected him to just like really kind of milk it and just like croon and just be a smarmy loser. And he was a little more awkward than I thought. And it was like kind of endearing because that's the thing you always forget is that musicians put on this persona of being larger than life and being like a super badass that can do all these things. And most of them are just fucking music nerds. Fucking hilarious nerds, and some of them become famous. And he had a little bit of that, but we didn't get to stay through the whole thing because one of the girls passed out at a fucking Dashboard Confessional concert, and I had to like carry her out. And we weren't like drinking heavy or anything. Like I can't figure out why she like got exhausted from the concert, and then like, we were just kind of like standing. It was super weird, but I was more than happy to leave. I was like, let's just not. We don't need to finish that. Like once we were out, we just left. But it was. I wish it was worse. I wish it was like. I wish I had a more hilarious story to tell. He was like. You could tell he was talented.
Yeah,
that's all.
Pat, when you left, did you feel vindicated?
Yeah, that's the Spider-Man song.
Oh, yeah,
that's
I know.
Spider-Man song.
Yeah.
Oh, you got it. That's great.
Hey, you know what? Didn't even need to Google it.
What's the song where he's like, "Your hair is everywhere"?
That's the one you said. I think that's Screaming Infidelities, Pat.
Oh man, it's such a weird thing to like build your song around. There's like a breakdown for that. It's just like, yeah, that's what living with women's like. They just kind of like they have your hair in their stuff. That's all.
You guys.
Yeah,
it's a weird thing.
This guy gets it.
Well, it's like a weird thing to like. It's just like a thing. It's like not the. It's a weird thing to like put to put to word.
It just
like, that sentence on its own
problems.
Right. Yeah. That sentence on its own doesn't elicit like heartbreak to me. It's just like you talking about like lint from the dryer. It's like that's what it's like to me. So that concept always undercut it. It just didn't seem. I was like, who cares? Who cares about her hair? This is so weird. But yeah. So yeah, Godzilla.
Now, I was listening to the Dashboard Confessional Spider-Man song that you were talking about. Yeah. At first, I was searching for Dashboard Confessional Godzilla because I thought they did a Godzilla song. That was wrong.
That'd be good, though. That would be solid. Just a love song about Godzilla and how he broke your heart.
Yeah.
Just leaving his scales everywhere.
Yeah, that's exactly what's good. That's funny.
So I was watching it with Kim and then some other Dashboard songs. We were listening, trying to find the elusive what the one song per band was for them. And she remarked, this sounds like Christian rock. And wouldn't you know it, when you look up Dashboard Confessional, let's see here. Let me quote. And I quote, singer-songwriter Christopher Carrabba, this is off of Spotify, became the poster boy for a generation of emo fans in the early 2000s, having left behind his former band, parenthesis, the post-hardcore Christian outfit, Further Seems Forever. Dashboard Confessional is the emotional version of just replacing Jesus with baby in bad music.
Okay. Yeah. I can see that. Yeah, that fits. Doesn't surprise me really.
After I learned this, I was perplexed. I wasn't furious. I thought I would be furious. But damn it, do I respect this man. Because I don't think he has a feeling in his body.
You think it's all put on?
I think it's all a put on.
You think he's an emotional huckster?
I think he's an emotional huckster. Do you know why? Because he'd already found Jesus.
Okay.
So he's got it all together.
Yeah, well, he doesn't have a woman. Her hair's all over his apartment.
That's true. It's in the drain. Sloppy. All right. Well, I thought I would talk about that because it was an important creative influence.
So it's important. Are you really going to try to make a Dashboard Confessional Godzilla song here? Is that what you're doing?
No, I couldn't do that.
Okay, good.
Because
good.
Well, I know how to do it. I would try to make a Dashboard Confessional Weezer song, and I would underperform at it. Or, excuse me, a Godzilla Weezer song, and by virtue of that, it would become a Dashboard Confessional song, you know?
Yeah, okay. You'd stretch out the emotional bits, and you'd strip it down. Yeah, like an acoustic version.
Exactly. Yeah. It's an acoustic.
That's pretty smart, actually.
That's fucking
the way
brilliant.
You describe that, is fucking smart. That is a good, smart way to build that song. Okay, that was good. Smart. All right, I'm excited to hear this new song now. Got me all jazzed.
Ooh, I look just like Godzilla.
All right. Exactly.